Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Well, do you ever have just one of those days where nothing quite goes right? Today is that day for me. This is my second time filming this because I have an aunt and uncle who happen to be coming through town. My uncle lives in Georgia, my aunt lives in Washington, and they want to meet with me. See, still nothing going right. Forgot to put my phone on vibrate. So they were wanting to go over see my mom, and I was supposed to meet them over there, but they were supposed to call me when they left the coast, which then I knew I had about an hour and a half. Well, they didn't do that. They waited till they got here and said, "We're here." So I was in the middle of filming and I had to quickly throw on some mascara, run out the door, come back home, and then take everything off and start over so I could film this again. So that's what I'm doing right now. Anyway, we're going to be doing a little get ready with me, and I am going to revisit some of my existing eyeshadow palettes that I have. I want to take those ones I just haven't used in a long time and give them a try again and see if there's something that's still worth holding on to. So I am going to use my Sephora Pro, and this is the Warm Palette. This has a fabulous mirror inside. It's huge. And then these are all of the shades that we get to work with. So as you can see, nothing has a name to it or anything like that. But that's what's going to go on the eyes. I already have my foundation on. I have my powder, have my brows. So I'm going to start with bronzer. This is the Maybelline City Bronzer, and I am in shade 100. I did take shade 200 back and exchange it for this. And I'm still trying to decide if I like this better than the Marc Jacobs one. This is just a different shade and it's a lot lighter on me. So this would be good probably for winter time, but I think in the summer I'd have to switch back over to the Marc Jacobs. I do like it though. It's a great drugstore alternative. So let me get that on my face. Start getting a little bit of color. It's a hot day today, very hot. Do me a favor, tell me what is the temperature where you're at. Have you guys finally gotten over the winter mess and spring's finally hitting you? Or are you still in the middle of all that? Okay, got that on. Let's get it out of my way. I'm going to go in with my Tarte. This is the Hotel Eris. Eris? How do you say that? I never say it right, I'm sure. Just do a little bit of contouring with that. And then I'm going to go in with my Smashbox Spotlight palette, and I'm going to use the same color I always use, which is Pearl right here. Great. And our company just showed up. You hear my dogs? They're all barking, going crazy because we now have somebody here. And they weren't supposed to be here for another hour. So we're going to wait till I get done. So please excuse the barking dogs. I told you I was having one of those days. Alright, I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Paradise Enchanted. These are the scented blushes, and this is Just Curious, which looks like so. Corella. No, baby. No bark. This doesn't have a scent to it anymore. That didn't last very long. Okay. Still pretty though. That's what counts. I am going to go into this shade right here, and I'm going to just take my brush, and go all over the entire lid with that. Then I'm going to go in with this tan shade right here, kind of a taupe shade, and I'm going to take that in as my transition shade. And I'm going in very light because these are pretty pigmented. blend out very nicely. Alright, now I'm going to go in with my Morphe tapered brush, and let's pick up this kind of a tangerine shade right there. I'm going to take that into my crease. I think I'm going to take a little bit of this dark brown shade here, and I'm going to use that same brush, lightly go in just a tiny bit more into the crease. I think I'm going to take some of this burgundy, oops, right there, that shade, cranberry kind of color. I'm going to go on a little bit of a stiffer brush, a smaller one, and I'm going to take that right on side of my eye. Pack that on there. Corella, no baby. I was looking for a very light shimmer, and there just isn't a light one in this palette. So I'm going to go into, this was a limited edition Makeup Revolution one that you got if you ordered so many dollars worth of stuff. And these are the shades that are in it. So it's nothing you can buy, but I'm just going to use this light shimmer shade out of there and take that on my lid. Boy, that's powdery. I'm going to get my brush wet with this one. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into that same kind of cranberry color there, but I'm going to do that with a wet brush and go on the outer part of my eye. And I'm just using a flat brush, and I am tapping that color in place. And then I'm kind of lightly letting the two blend together. There we go. You're getting there. All right, now let's take that tangerine shade again, and I'm going to go on a smudge brush and take that underneath my lower lash line. I love wearing orange. It makes my eyes just look so much bluer. And then I'm going to go in with a flat brush, and I'm going to go back to that same cranberry color, and I'm going to take that right up along my lash line. I just like going straight in, tapping it. All right, now that I have that done, I'm going to go in with a black liner. This one is by Starlooks. It's the only one I happen to have in the room right now. And I'm going to go in my water liner, my top lashes, and just take that lightly in there. I'm not going all the way in. I'm stopping where my lashes end right there. Okay, I'm trying to do this without looking up close in the mirror. So let me make sure I'm doing this right. Alright, it's time for some mascara. I'm going to use my L'Oreal. This is the Unlimited mascara. If you haven't seen this one before, the handle, you can turn it or go straight. So when you pull the wand out, that helps you get into those little tight areas. And I always bend the wand on my brushes anyway, so this makes so much sense. And it's really tapered at the end, so it really gets in good to those lower lashes. And I find it doesn't smudge throughout the day. It keeps my lashes curled. So, my visit with my mom today. They were just starting to serve them lunch when we got there. And when they brought hers, she tried to tell everybody that she just ate. So anyway, after visiting with my mom today, it's kind of funny because when we first got there, she was saying I was her sister again. But within minutes, she knew I was Karen. And she hasn't known I'm Karen for a while now. So that was very promising. She did not remember my uncle, but she remembered my aunt, but she couldn't think of her name. But she certainly recognized her because she's just started tearing up and crying when she saw her and grabbed at her to hug her and stuff. So that was really sweet. But she didn't eat breakfast this morning, and when they brought her lunch, she tried to tell everybody that she had lunch already. She just ate a half hour ago. And she was getting pretty mad when they were trying to say, no, you didn't. She's like, yes, I did. I did. I know I did. And even when they brought dessert, she wouldn't eat that either. I've had 2 of those already. I'm not going to eat it. So I've been toying around with the idea of bringing her home. I know it's going to be a lot of work, but I just kind of feel like my mom wants to be home with family and stuff for her final days. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Because when I do get to talk to her, she keeps talking about going home and being in her own bed. And my stepson moved out today, so our guest room is once again open. My husband's not so fond of the idea of bringing her home, so he's thinking about it right now. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, I'm going to use an Essence lip liner, and this is in the shade Plum Cake. I love these because they're retractable, and they're creamy, and they're inexpensive. And then for my lipstick today, I'm going to use the Collab brand. This is a whole line that you can get at Sally's Beauty, and this is in the color Boy Toy. This is what the wand looks like on it. So it's bent on its own. I didn't do that. Okay. I forgot to put on setting spray. Let's do that too. You know what? I'm going to give my mascara a few minutes to dry. 1 second and we'll be right back. Alright guys, I am back. I have all my makeup completed and I have put on my setting spray. Today I used the Catrice Prime and Fine Illuminating Dewy Glow Fixing Spray. Say that 10 times as fast as you can. I love this stuff and I'm already halfway through the bottle, so I better start placing an order soon because they tend to be out of stock on that. So better grab it while I can. So anyway, I really like how this look turned out. I wish the palette had a light shimmer shade because as far as the shimmer shades do go in this palette, we've got kind of this olivey green light shade, and then there's a couple of golds right here, that cranberry shade, and then I don't even know what to call this, baby poop brown green. I don't know, this one right there, which I don't like that. That wouldn't go on my lid at all. So that's the one thing that's lacking in this palette, but it's got a lot of great other shades in it. So as you can see, I was able to pull a lot of different colors out of it, mix the tans and the browns and the orange and the cranberry shades, and still get a good look out of that. So don't be afraid to pick up a little bit of extra color and trying to blend some of your shades in your palettes into it. Be daring, pick another color and just try working with it. So I want to thank you guys for watching. If you're new to my channel, please take a moment and make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. And also make sure you hit the bell notifications so you'll be notified when I upload new videos, as every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Normally I have a much better day than what I'm having today. So I hope you can just bear with me. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it an old thumbs up. That does help me out and lets me know you enjoy these types of videos. And of course, if you have any comments, questions, concerns, or ideas for videos you'd like to see me do, please feel free to leave those down below. So until next time, I love you all, and bye-bye.